As requested by Movie Club member Nico over on my Patreon, here is my review of Mario Bava's Rabid Dogs. Mario Bava, for those of you who don't know, is the godfather of Italian genre cinema. Bava paved the way for names like Argento, Fulci, Lenzi, and Martino to do what they did best. Bava's resume includes classics like Black Sunday, Black Sabbath, Blood and Black Lace, Hatchet for the Honeymoon, and Kill Baby Kill. But Bava's influences extend beyond Italian giallo cinema. Look no further than A Bay of Blood, aka Twitch of the Death Nerve, to say that that film was at least a little influential on American slashers like Friday the 13th Part 2 is an understatement. But Bava didn't just work exclusively in horror, although that's the genre he's best known for. His resume includes fantasy, sci-fi, and even comedy. However, by 1974, both Bava's career and his health were on the skids, and Rabid Dogs was meant to put the maestro back on the map. Rabid Dogs is an interesting and tragic film in Bava's resume. He actually passed away before the film was completed. And after the film's producer went bankrupt, Rabid Dogs was seized by the court, and it didn't see the light of day again for 23 years. However, this lag makes the film seem all the more relevant, in large part thanks to filmmakers like Quentin Tarantino and Abel Ferrara, and their similarly gritty takes on crime thrillers. In fact, Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs feels almost like a blood relative of Rabid Dogs. Bava had so little money to work with here that much of the film takes place inside a car. The cast is limited, as are the locations. However, when it comes to tension, Rabid Dogs is limitless. The story revolves around three criminals taking a man, woman, and a sick child hostage following a botched robbery, forced at gunpoint to transport the thieves across country to safety, avoiding police roadblocks and various other obstacles that cross their path. The three thieves, who've already demonstrated that they're not above taking the life of anyone, man or woman, who stand in the way of their freedom, go by Doc, Blade, and 32. 32 is played by George Eastman, aka Luigi Montefiore, of Absurd and Anthropophagus fame. When the three aren't tormenting their hostages, either the woman with threats of SA or to cold-bloodedly kill the sick little boy if his father doesn't follow orders, they slowly begin to turn on one another. There's a plethora of tense moments throughout Rabid Dogs, including a sequence in which one hostage escapes and is chased through a cornfield. There's a scene in which one of the hostages is forced to soil themselves, while the thieves look on in utter amusement that I found a little difficult to watch. Heightening the tension to a palpable degree is the heat. This is a hot movie, and I mean, you can feel it. Everyone is constantly pouring sweat, and not just due to the summer heat or the fact that there's so many bodies piled in this tiny car, but from being on the run from the law, or having a switchblade held to your throat, or a gun pressed into your ribs, or the constant reminder that, sick child or not, they're a liability and easily expendable. On top of it all, Bava throws a deliciously devilish swerve at us toward the end that I did not see coming. It's a swerve that fits this movie's gruff, unapologetic vibe perfectly. There are two cuts of the movie out there, the Rabid Dogs cut and the Kidnapped cut, which features some additional footage shot by Mario's son Lamberto Bava years later. Personally, I prefer the Rabid Dogs cut. The less is more approach here works. It's a sleek, straightforward, at least until the end, thriller, with no backstories, no long-winded expositions, and no F's given. I can't recommend Rabid Dogs any higher. If you're up for a gritty, unapologetic crime thriller, then catch a ride with Rabid Dogs. Just dress cool and bring a sweat rag. Big shout out to Movie Club member Nico over on my Patreon. Thank you for requesting that I review Rabid Dogs, and thank you for being a patron. I appreciate your support. If there's a movie you'd like me to review, follow the link in the description and join the Movie Club today. If you've seen Rabid Dogs, please let me know your thoughts on the film down in the comments section below. And while you're down there, let me know what your favorite Mario Bava film is. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.